Hey guys, it's me, Scott. Welcome back to TheScottSpot. Figured we'd do a little bit of a quick vlog style video because something very special is happening today. I just got home from work and Corey should be home shortly with a new little present. He has actually gotten a new hookah. It's a Coud One. So we're looking forward to tearing that baby open and seeing how it goes. Real quick, you can see that there is our old hookah. We got it from like an Egyptian, well not Egyptian, hope you guys saw that. We got it from like an Egyptian, why do I keep wanting to say Egyptian? We got it from a little Indian grocery that sells hookah supplies on the main strip down here in Knoxville called Alibaba. They don't sell hookah stuff anymore. But the new hookah came straight from Shisha Bucks, which is I think they're relatively new hookah company, so I'm excited about that. It was quite a pretty penny, but we're expecting great results. So I will catch back with you guys once he gets here with the goods. Okay, we've got Corey now, and he has brought home the goods.
Yes.
This is a Coud One hookah, like I said earlier. It comes in a fancy box.
Wow, check out that.
I almost want to keep that.
Yeah.
Use it as a carrying case.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have now completely unpacked this thing. We've got the tray. You can see it says Coud One in reverse on your screen. We've got the base. Shisha Bucks, it's made of acrylic apparently instead of glass, so it's harder to shatter. This is the LED light and the remote that controls it. It's gonna look cool as shit once we get it going. Unfortunately, it does not come with AAA batteries, and I don't have any around here. And then, what are you doing?
Playing with hoses.
As usual. And then this is the base. So we're gonna put this puppy together and light some coals and get to it and show you guys what happens. Magic. Okay guys, now that we've had a few days to actually get used to the hookah and figure out how it all works and try it out, we are back to do our official formal review. So I'd say overall we are both really happy with the purchase so far. It costs about $250, and sometimes Shisha Bucks, the company that produces them, does do sales, so keep an eye out for that. So some things to mention about the hookah. The pipe and the hookah itself is made of aluminum, and basically what that means is it never rusts. And it's really easy to clean. All you have to do is take the pipe out. The central pipe actually comes out of the unit, and all you got to do is twist the pipe and clean it out that way. The hookah comes in 3 colors: gunmetal gray, gold, and black with gold trim. And then, what else? There is an LED light in the base of it that makes it look really cool. It has a bunch of different colors. It comes with a remote to control it. It can do things like fade between colors and jump between colors. You can change the brightness. It's actually a really cool device. And it's worth mentioning that they did make the LED light heavier from the first version of the Coud One hookah. So it works really well. But the thing is, you have to make sure that you screw it really, really tight because it is easy for water to get in there. The only other thing is, I don't know if the batteries that they send with it are bad or if ours is already broken, but we've only had this 2 days, probably smoked it 3 or 4 times, and our LED light is already not working. It actually stopped working right before this video, of course, so we can't show it to you guys.
Well, it started getting a little screwy last night.
Yeah, like it would do the orange color when you click the white button. Or
and the blue doesn't light up. Like it dies when it goes to blue and then comes back.
So I don't know if it's like I said, I don't know if it's the batteries or if the light is already broken. But that is one thing you got to watch out for, because even though it's for cosmetic purposes only, the light, in my opinion, is one of the most badass things about the Hookah. It makes everybody super envious of it.
Yeah.
Most standard bowls work. We've been using a Vitria with our Ignis, and that works pretty well. Shisha Bucks does make a custom bowl that goes with it called the Sky Bowl, but they've been sold out for a while, so I haven't been able to get any. I haven't been able to purchase that, although I plan to eventually.
The base is acrylic instead of glass, so you don't have to worry about it shattering like we did ours.
Yeah, the Hookah we had before this, not long ago, we shattered the base, which kind of was what kicked off our discussion to buy this new thing. One cool thing about this is most hookahs have a purge that the smoke comes out of it if you need to like just cleanse the bowl. But this thing has some quantum physics black magic going on. If you want to demonstrate, babe.
I don't know if they'll see it.
Oh.
But down here on the bottom, there's a small little like tab that's popped up from the base that seals itself when you're not pushing air into it, but when you push air into it, it unhinges and blows up to that tab. It's pretty awesome.
And I don't know what kind of technical wizardry they used to pull that off, but bravo. I will also say that Shisha Bucks, the company itself, is known for good customer service. I talked to him personally on Reddit several times to ask questions about this thing before I bought it, and he was always very prompt and courteous. Helped us out some. One thing that I don't really mind, I think it's actually kind of cool, but some people might, is that there is a Shisha Bucks logo branded right on the front of the base. I think their logo is cool, so I don't mind, but I could see why some people would not like that. What else, babe?
A lot of people have said the tray is really small, so you have to be careful. And I could see that if you're using just the old-fashioned foil with the coals on top. But I don't mind the tray. I think it looks good. I've actually set like brand new coals on the tray and it's not burned it or scarred it whatsoever. Of course, we don't have the problem with the coals falling off because we use the Ignis. But it seems to hold up pretty well, quite sturdy.
And like I said, overall, we're very happy with this purchase. Like, we were kind of iffy for a while. We weren't sure if it was worth the money because we already had a hookah that worked. But this thing is just a crowd pleaser all around. It smokes great. And if it were to break for some reason, assuming that it wasn't anytime soon, I would definitely be looking at Shisha Bucks again for a new one.
Absolutely.
There's also a miniature version that is more transportable. I can't review that because I don't have one, obviously, but if you wanted a smaller version, that might be worth looking into. What else, honey?
The hose it comes with is phenomenal. They made it clear versus the kind of yellowish color from the first one. It looks better. Is it rubber or like silicone? It's a high quality hose. It's kind of like a dream hose.
It basically is a dream hose.
Yeah.
The only thing I will mention, I'm glad you brought that up. The only thing I will mention about that is it is more difficult to use with an ice tip. And we really like using ice tips. And it's not impossible. You can just stick it on the end. But that's the case with any dream hose. So you can't really fault them for that, considering dream hoses are probably the most popular hose in the market right now.
Oh, and the hose mechanism is awesome because it has a custom tip on it. And the base is a female tip, and then the tip on the hose itself is a male tip, so it just slides right in. And the connection is really good. We've not noticed any smoke leaking out of it. It's really easy to pop in. It works really easy. They made this thing really easy to use.
It's kind of a technical marvel, to be honest. There is a diffuser, it comes with one, and you can kind of hear that the hookah is not very loud at all. but it is not as effective as, say, the HEPA diffuser.
The bottom of the base has rubber stoppers on it, so it's really hard to make it slide or knock it over, because they did really good putting the grips in the right places. And something I read was that a lot of people now, with the way the base, or the way the hookah sets onto the base, the way it snaps in, is a lot of people said you can actually move it just by picking up the hookah from the bars. I've not been brave enough to test that theory yet, because I don't want water to go everywhere.
I've tested it.
Have you?
Yeah, it works.
There you go.
I mean, I wouldn't want to do it regularly, because you never know what's going to happen, but they did make it a fairly good seal, so that's another technical marvel there. I think that's about it, unless you can think of anything else.
I think we've covered it.
Yeah, like I said, overall, great purchase. My main complaint, I would say, is, you know, maybe it's our fault, but I swear that Corey screwed the LED light as tight as it would go. So they're either sending out shit batteries, or the light itself is just not...
it's not either sealed properly or something.
But like I said, we are very happy with our purchase, and I would recommend it, especially if you're into the more modern hookahs. There probably are some better classic hookahs like Star Buzz or whatever, but we wanted something that people would ooh and ah at, if you're kind of flashy like that. You can also get some modern hookahs from a website called Hookahs, but their hookahs, they're a similar style, maybe a little bit more intricate, but they are also even more expensive. We're talking about hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
Yeah.
So I think that we made out pretty good with this, especially since we split the cost evenly. So if you have a friend or something, or a roommate you want to go in on with it, then I'd recommend that. And I think that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's different from what we normally do, but we thought it would be worth reviewing. So without further ado, I'm Scott. It's my boyfriend,
Corey.
This has been The Scott Spot. We will see you guys next time.
Bye, guys.